Okay, you're on.
Praise be Jesus Christ. You know, the whole concept of talking about establishing Bahay Byzantino, or a Byzantine study center in the Philippines, makes a lot of sense in very, very many ways. In the words of Saint John Paul II, that the Church must breathe with two lungs, both the Eastern and the Western. And in the Philippines, with the establishment of a Byzantine study center, so much will be discovered and the Church will be enriched. This will include, to start with, a library, a very serious, dedicated Byzantine library of Byzantine theology, of Byzantine spirituality, and indeed of Byzantine iconography. So much of this will be in one place, in one center, on many levels. This would be certainly good for entry-level theologians or iconographers, and it will include many things that would be more appropriate for people who want to do serious academic research. This will be a great contribution to the Church. And for who would this be? This would be appropriate for seminarians, this would be appropriate for priests, and this would certainly be important and very appropriate for teachers of religion throughout the Philippines to discover how the Eastern lung of the Church prays and breathes. This isn't something that is ethnic. This isn't something that belongs to a particular community. This is something that belongs to the Catholicity of the Church. This is what makes the Church, embracing this, is what makes the Church both universal and Catholic. At the same time, we are talking about Byzantium, or the community that worships in a Byzantine way, which will be a totally self-sustaining community with almost a zero carbon footprint, where at the end of the day, the only waste products generated by this community and by these groups of buildings will be water and air. Everything is recyclable, everything can be remade. Tin cans can be turned into aluminum bars without any great technology. Used oil from fast food places can be cleaned and can be turned into biofuel. Agricultural waste products can be turned into very useful items. There is so much that can be done, exciting things that can be done to have a totally off-the-grid community where everything from electricity to sanitation and everything is something that we can create by using the things we have in our own immediate environment. Is there a place for this in Christian spirituality? Of course there is. The Byzantine spirituality has been for many years very environmentally conscious and conscious of the fact that everything we have is a gift from God. These are not things to be disposed of, like a used plastic bottle, just throw it away, who cares? This is not so. Is there a place for creating and growing from anew a forest which contains only native tropical trees, native medicinal plants, and native flowers. Is there a real practical purpose for this? The priests will come to the village to experience a whole new Byzantine experience in a church which will be at the same time praying the whole Byzantine liturgical cycle and celebrating the Byzantine Divine Office. Seminarians will come for several days to immerse themselves in a library and in a spiritual experience, certainly as will school teachers. But who is going to come to go for a walk through a forest of native fruit trees, medicinal plants, and native flowers? For whom is this important? These are things that, to a large degree, have become irrelevant to our lives. But consider, are these things a part of your soul? You have seen earlier in this presentation, and will see after in this presentation, icons. But these icons have been totally enculturated, because total and radical enculturation is a part of the Byzantine spirit. You have seen Saint Michael the Archangel looking like a Filipino. This is basic to the way a Byzantine soul thinks. Everything must be culturally appropriate. I hope a few of these thoughts might interest you in exploring for yourself the possibilities of Bahay Byzantino. May God bless you and keep you in His care.